Hello everyone, Jake here. Today we're going to build a resin room. I'm going to get a lot of help from Matt from Wackey Worx Workshop. He's coming all the way from Georgia to Texas. We appreciate him. Go give him a follow, subscribe to his channel and all that kind of stuff. First step for me before he gets here is I got to clean this place out. So I wish it was that easy. Whew. Here's Matt from Wackey Worx. He drove for 15 hours to come here and help me. So go subscribe to his channel and help him out. He's helping me out, so let's go do that. We're not gonna do much today before we go get something to eat. He knows way more about this stuff than I do. He's actually done this, built houses and stuff, so he's gonna be telling me what to do. So what's day number one?
We're gonna do layout. Day number one, make sure we got everything squared up. We're gonna use our 3-4-5 technique, check our corners, and get everything squared out, laid out, make sure that we like it before we start bolting everything down.
Okay, all right.
So, how much you pay for those things?
Are funny now, huh? Drive for 15 hours, we're funny now?
Don't lose my day job.
As soon as we're done, I'm cussing you out.
Got it? For a square, you figure it out by 3-4-5. You measure 3 foot by 4 foot by 5 foot. Well, the longer you go, the more accurate it is. So if you go multiply it by 2, 6 foot by 8 foot by 10 foot. So the longer you go, the more accurate it becomes.
So I think what we're saying is if you go to the corner, you got 6 feet here and 8 feet there, then the distance between the two should be 10 feet. And right there on there. Boom. All right, Matt, this is day 2. Last night, we got this thing mapped out, and then we got some good food. So what's today in store for us?
Today we're gonna be doing the framing. We'll get the bottom plate pressure treated and mark everything on 24-inch centers for the walls. Get top plate as well attached. Overall height will be 8 foot, and get all the walls stood, drilled, and then we'll anchor them to the ground with red heads.
So we'll have a structure today.
That's right.
By God.
So what we're doing is marking
Hey, so we have a structure here just like Matt said. The other guy is David Burch. He's TX Woodworks on Instagram. Go check him out. You guys think you did enough for today?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go get some chicken. Let's get some chicken. All right, today is day number 2. Yesterday we put this whole structure up. We're not counting the first day because it's chalk line and eating, so we're not going to count that. Today's day 2. What's in store for us?
We're going to install the sub panel, get everything else installed, all the electrical boxes installed, get all the wire run, possibly get some insulation run. If you don't know how to do electrical, hire a professional. Don't do it yourself.
Hire a professional. Here we go. So on day 2, we got all the electrical boxes up, most of the wiring ran. Dave had to show off on the stilts and get the ceiling done, so we got the sheetrock up on the ceiling. He taped it and mudded it. What are we doing today?
Today we'll finish installing the insulation and wiring, tidy up the last 10% of the wiring, get the air conditioner laid out and installed, and then finish up all the insulation that we got to install before we can do the walls.
The AC part of it, we got to split up once we start doing the walls. He's going to do the AC. It's going to be on his channel. It's going to be how to install a mini split system in the shop. He's going to do that. It's going to be on his channel. Go check it out. Let's start day 3.
Yeah.
It's day 3, Dave. TX Woodworks on Instagram. You tired yet, Dave?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Day 3 was a lot more tedious work than the other 2. Like framing goes up real quick, so yesterday was not as much fun as normal, but we got through it. So we got all the insulation up in here. Air conditioner is in and it's working. Thank you, Matt. If you want to see that be installed, go to Matt's channel and go check that out. What's in store for today?
Hanging all the sheetrock, getting it all up, mudding and taping, and then finishing up the insulation for the ceiling and any kind of electrical stuff we can do, possibly plywood on top as well.
Possibly plywood. Let's do it. Dave gets here after we eat McDonald's, so what are we gonna get done today?
We're gonna put up some sheetrock, and do some mudding and taping, and it's gonna be good.
And then lunch?
You bet, it better
Right
be.
on, right on. Good. Lunchtime. There we go. All right, day 4 went pretty well. We got the whole outside of the building skinned. The inside we got sheetrocked, taped and mudded. It needs to get remudded. That's David's baby. We found out we're not as young as we used to be. We're all pretty tired.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a limited amount of time, so it is what it is. What are we doing today? Day 5.
Day 5, we're going to finish putting up the insulation on the ceiling, and then we're going to put decking down on top of it, get any electrical out here that we can get done, and help Dave with the mudding and taping, I guess.
Ready, break. Here we go. Today's day 6. Yesterday we did the whole top. We got it all insulated, all decked. We got all the outlets out here wired up. We got the control box hooked up. Everything out here is finished. Today, what are we in store for?
We got all the texturing and paint inside today, and that's about it.
Dave's already in there, if you can hear that. Dave's already getting it on. He ain't trying to do this camera stuff.
No, he's getting
So day 6. We're going to try to get it done, and the door was supposed to be here last week, and I'm about to call them. This is day 6. Matt has to go home in the morning. I appreciate you guys. You guys don't even know. This was not possible without you guys. All we lack is the paint drying, and I need to do electrical in the inside of it. And I missaid electrical, so hush. That's okay. These guys work their tails off. Can't thank them enough. Whenever I get this stuff finished up, I'll give you some beauty shots at the end. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Let's go eat.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Let's go eat. I'm super excited. At the end, I'm going to show you the Glamour Shots, the whole thing. I have to get everything cleaned up inside and out and everything away from it. First thing I notice is there's an echo in here, but there's nothing in here, so I expected a little bit of an echo. It's going to be easier to fix in here than it is out there. I have 12 4-foot double lights. I'll have a link to those below, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about 3 guys coming together that I don't believe any of us have ever built buildings for a living. We came in here in 6 days, got it done, and a couple of those days were kind of train wrecks because of wrong parts or something wasn't working right, and everything, you have to stop and put all your attention on it. So we had a couple days like that. We could have done it sooner, but it wasn't about doing it sooner. It was about just getting it done. Super good job by both of those guys. I couldn't ask for a better time. I have to clean up a little bit of the floor and do some Glamour Shots for you because I have a live in here tomorrow, and I'll put a link to that right there. That'll, by the time you see this video, that one already be done. So I'll put a link right there, and you'll get to see how it turned out. I'm gonna do a shop tour So that'll be up in a couple weeks after this one. So here's some Glamour Shots. You made it to the end of the video. Thank you for that. If you like resin casting and tutorial videos, live feeds, things like that, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell for future content. That's what this room is going to be all about. The other thing I'm going to ask you to do is go down in the comments and tell Matt and David thank you. I can't thank them enough, so I want you guys to help me out. Go to the comments, tell them thank you for me. I appreciate it, and we'll see you guys on the next video.